Hello, you're listening to Laser Tears, and I'm in Yuma, Arizona. I just got some dental work done in Los Algodones, Mexico. This town is known as the dental capital of the world. It sits at the border of Yuma, Arizona, and each year thousands of tourists around the world, especially America and Canada, come here seeking affordable dental care. I found out about this town from a dental hygienist in California. Ironically enough, even she comes here to get affordable dental work. And if that's not telling about our health insurance system, that somebody in the dental industry needs to leave the country to get their teeth worked on, I don't know what is. I've struggled with dental issues most of my life despite brushing my teeth and flossing every day. If you notice I'm missing a front tooth in some of my videos, it's because I had to get an extraction, an implant, and a crown. I personally like the way it looks. I feel like a tough pirate, but I know I can't rock this look every day. This marks my third trip here this year. So if you've always wondered about dental tourism in Mexico, join me. I also got my dentist a present. I hope she likes it. So I'm a little sleep deprived here. I got up at 3 a.m. to catch my 6 a.m. flight. We just landed a little late, so I'm looking for my driver. He's the one taking me to the dental clinic. I'll also link my previous YouTube on my first trip alone to Los Algodones, where I talk more about the logistics of getting there. My driver seemed to be in a hurry. He was getting a lot of phone calls and I had already run late, so I didn't really want to be filming and asking him questions. But it is about a 24-minute drive from the airport to the border. The plane arrived late, like 15 minutes late. Do you drive a lot of people to the dentist? And it is flippin' hot outside. It can be up to 120 degrees on some days. So, because Uber doesn't really drop people off at the border, you have to have rides arranged before you get there. You know you're getting close to Mexico when you pass by the Quetzon Casino Resort. It's owned by the Quetzon Indians of the Fort Yuma Quetzon Reservation, which is located along the Colorado River near Yuma, Arizona, bordering Arizona, California, and Baja California, Mexico, encompassing 45,000 acres of land. I'll be honest, it's not the cheapest hotel that you could stay at though if you're trying to be on the budget-friendly side. And once all you really see is dental ads and billboards, you know you're really close to the border and about to be dropped off. So I just got dropped off by the cab driver and I'm starting my walk into the border. The ride was about 20 minutes or less from the airport, and it's kind of the same weather here as it is back home. I think 90 degrees, pretty hot. I didn't have time to my plane landed kind of late, so I didn't really want to be filming and asking my driver a bunch of questions. He was getting quite a few phone calls from people that were already waiting for him to pick them up after me. So we got through the border really fast. They're gonna do the passport check right now.
I think he has an exact one.
So I'm gonna turn this off while I go to the gate. Off while they were going through my bag. It was really simple. They just checked my bag and let me go through. Here's the drivers that go through this way. And we made it, so I'm looking for the same guy that picked me up last time. Well, I don't know if it's gonna be the same guy, but I'm gonna go to Phoenix Pharmacy and get a trolley bicycle ride all the way to my dentist. And I am running a bit late. The plane landed a bit late, but the flight was smooth overall. I fell asleep on both flights because I am on about 3 hours of sleep. Oh, that's my guy right there. Last time he was wearing an orange shirt too.
Right there across the street, there's a little alley coming out.
International?
Yeah, international alley. So
Okay, but where is this place at?
that's their place. That's their office.
Oh, okay.
But you'll see the little car. But you can't come in through the alley. You would have to walk all the way to the stop sign.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Okay, all right.
Yeah,
Thank
that's
you.
their office. But when you get there, you'll see the office.
Okay.
All right.
Hi, I'm getting
Hello.
a ride to Novadent.
Nova Dent.
Yeah.
We'll give you a ride.
Oh, thank you.
Mijo, la llave del carro, ¿tú la traes? Let me just get the keys, okay?
Oh, no rush. Thanks. Yeah, it's not as humid as it was last time, but maybe I got used to it because back home. Okay,
I got the car over here.
great. Thank you.
No problem.
Is it a bike? The bicycle? Oh, the trolley.
Or the white car over there. That little golf
Yeah.
cart. Yeah.
The golf cart. That's right. How's your day going?
It's kind of hard since we're cleaning up everything because we had a big old flood in here like 2 days ago. It rained
Oh
on
no.
Tuesday. It poured.
So everything flooded?
Yeah, everything flooded. I guess no, it was on Monday.
Oh.
Yeah. So we got flooded all over the place.
That's-
Hop on.
Yeah, it's already Wednesday.
Yeah, it's on Monday. And yesterday we started cleaning up, and today we're not done yet. A
Oh
bunch of mud
man.
and everything. All the water ran this way.
Wow. Well, you
Yeah.
can't even tell.
You'll see the little alley right here. You'll see it still full of water. And there's like two trucks pulling the water out, and they've been here doing it since yesterday.
Oh my
See?
gosh. Wow, I see it.
Yeah. Know about that?
Yeah, Novadent, please. Thank you. Lots of mock-up bags. Little shop. It was fast getting in here.
Yeah, not too many people today, huh?
Yeah, on the weekend it's busy. The line is longer.
Actually, we're slow season right now till
Really?
when you're gonna see a lot of people here, like after October.
Oh,
And then
I
you'll be
see.
seeing a lot of people coming in and out.
But
Sometimes to get out of here after 11 or 12, takes about 2 hours to get out of here.
oh my goodness,
Yeah, walking.
that's too long.
Yeah, it's not a lot. And if you need a good pharmacy, we got the Phoenix Pharmacy, okay?
Okay, thank you.
We also own a hotel here in town if you want. Everything in town here if you're gonna get a couple of dental work or something
Oh,
for a
thanks.
couple days.
Yeah, I stayed here last time.
Yeah, you can see it.
Yeah, they're good.
Yeah, the hotel's nice. We have a pool, we have a restaurant and bar.
Yeah, the restaurant was good.
Yeah, good food.
you.
Oh, there you go.
Have a good day.
You too. Bye.
Bye. Hi. Hello. How are you? Good. Sorry, I'm a little late.
It's okay. Don't worry. Have a seat and we'll call you in shortly.
Thank you.
Sabores, mueve la cintura y siente todo el calor. Fibra de Dios se siente, la es perfección. Siento bailando, quítate, haz el favor. Si te gusta provocar, entonces dale duro.
So I'm done for today. This is gonna have the permanent crown tomorrow, which I'm excited about to finally have my tooth there. I also was able to pick up some medication, which I can't get very easily since I currently don't have medical insurance. All right, and my dentist.
Fibra de Dios se siente, la es perfección. Siento bailando, quítate, haz el favor. Si te gusta provocar, entonces dale duro.
So here's the moment of truth. I'm gonna gift her her Labubu. I feel like all girls like Labubu, so you can't go wrong. So I just got dropped off. I'm staying at the Best Western Hotel. It was the best deal I found, and I was able to use some of my travel points with it. For most of it was covered. So yeah, I'm checking in now, and I'm gonna be picked up tomorrow by my same dentist. I do need to come back again sometime this year or next year because I do still have several teeth that need crowns, but because I'm going to Korea and I'm spending quite a lot of money while I'm there, I won't be getting it done on this trip. Plus, last trip was a bit intense, so this is all I can handle for now. I got 2 crowns paid for, which cost $750 today, and that easily would have been $2,000 in the States. Okay, where am I going? The cool part about being at the dentist is you can also ask them, because they have ties with the pharmacies. They both promote each other's business. You can ask them for any medications you might need or provide a med list, and the pharmacy will just come and deliver your medications for you and tell you whether you can bring them through the border or not. Anyway, I'm here. So I got some really bad news today. My dentist picked me up, which is, again, really nice of her, to cross the border, but we found out there was something wrong with the copy of this crown, the only one I really care about for obvious reasons. It's my front tooth. So there was an issue making that copy of that crown that we're gonna fit in it today. So I'm finding out that I might not have it done today, which means I would have to come back for a second trip, which I was not planning to do in 2025 since I have the Korea trip coming up. It would mean I have to buy another plane ticket and come back here. So I'm really hoping that we get this issue fixed today, but I don't know. My dentist doesn't sound so sure if I have a flight to catch at 6. And because I have work tomorrow, I can't really push back the flight. I also don't have the option when I bought my ticket to change the flight time. So I'm just praying that everything works out today. There's a story behind my implant. I was in Turkey this year in March, and I got my implant done at Denta VA clinic. And as soon as the dentist at that clinic showed me the results, I had an inkling that the implant wasn't done right. First of all, it was sideways. And then when the dentist here looked at it during my last trip, he said that it was too close to the front of my mouth. But they told me at the time I was here last time in Mexico that they would still try to work with it. I had waited so long to get the healing cap and the crown. I waited 4 months to get my permanent crown. But today they're telling me they had a new doctor, dentist, Dr. Nader, come in. He told me that my implant, the way it was inserted in Turkey, it's actually pushing on another tooth so that I could ultimately lose both teeth due to bone degradation. So we have reached the conclusion, which is a very inconvenient plot twist since I have to fly out today, that I'm going to actually just have this implant removed. They're going to place a new implant in and a temporary tooth there, which is also called a temporary abutment. And then they're going to place the other crown on my other root canal, which is right next to that implant. So I'm pretty stressed out right now. It doesn't help that I left my headphones at home, so I can't listen to my favorite crime podcast or anything to get my mind off of things. It's also freezing in the clinic, so I'm sitting outside where it's humid, which I prefer. But it's been a day. It's only 10:17, but I do have a flight to catch back to San Jose, California at 6. So I'm just praying. So, update. I'm walking around Los Algodones. Update is that the other dentist, Dr. Nader, I believe what he was saying, in that eventually it will cause bone loss for my implant to stay the way it is, which is sideways. But long story short, the main dentist that works with me told me that basically that dentist was there to give advice on the measurement of my temporary implant, and he kind of stepped out of line. He gave me his advice, which the other dentists here have told me that the implant that I got from Turkey wasn't very well put in, but that it's not urgent. And financially, I can't really afford a new implant and all the new things that would come with it. So long story short, I was scared, and the dentist was kind of trying to upsell me, which American dentists do all the time, so I'm not surprised that it happens here too. Long story short, I also have my temporary crown coming, so I will have a tooth there after all. So that was a lot of confusion in one day and for this morning. So I'm just waiting for the lab to finish making my temporary crown. I don't know why it's suddenly a temporary crown and not a permanent crown, but that's fine, because I think after my Korea trip, I'm gonna save up and come back and get a new implant put in, because I'm just tired of all the stress that this implant that I got in Turkey has caused me. My partner told me to message my doctor in Turkey, and I did. And I just told him that I was getting a lot of negative feedback on the implant work that he did. So he asked me for an x-ray, which was nice that he responded and seemed to care. And I sent him the x-ray that they showed me this morning of the implant again, which is kind of infringing on the tooth next to it, which they said once again will possibly result in bone damage years down the line. And his response was that it looked fine, and he asked me if it's causing me any pain. So I didn't really respond, because there are 3 dentists now that have told me that the implant I got in Turkey is kind of wonky. So it's something that can wait. My temporary crown is on the way. I got my other crown on the tooth next to where my lab made crown will be placed, so I'm waiting on that now. It should be done at 1, so everything is good. And that was really stressful, so at least this has been a real trip to share with you what kind of hurdles you can stumble across while traveling solo. But this can happen in America too, like all the time. They try to upsell. There really isn't much to see, honestly, unless you're here for dental work or Botox. I hear there's also stem cells here. If you need dental work done, this is the place to go. Oh, the glow up. This place offers fairly affordable Botox. Let's see. I've been here once and they actually did a good job, but I'm not trying to really go again because I have, again, another big trip coming up. Fillers are $320, Botox starting at $5 a unit, CO2, Morpheus, Ultraformer. Oh, they got the salmon sperm, the Regeron. That is an up and coming procedure that makes people look more youthful. That is starting to be done in America, but it's not FDA approved yet. I'm turning around because maybe I'll get some coffee. Coffee. Really?
Did you see the California sign up there?
Oh, that's right. I stayed there
At
once.
the bottom, the coffee shop.
Okay, thank you so much.
There's a good donuts too.
Thank you. Appreciate it. That's right. So yeah, I've actually stayed at the California Hotel before, up ahead, and that is generally where they recommend for tourists to come down here for dental work to stay, and it's very affordable. It's about $50 a night. But the last two times I came here, I stayed on the Yuma, Arizona side, even though it would have saved me money to stay here. And that's just because I ride out of here with my dentist. Otherwise, there isn't really a ride out. You'd have to walk unless you know somebody to give you a ride, because as an Uber driver, you can only drive for one country, which is something I learned last time. Oh, there's a gym over there. So I'm gonna go get some coffee. Coffee is probably like not what I need right now, but you know what? It's and we got like a vision center. A lot of people come here for cheap prescription glasses too. I'm trying to get my boyfriend to come down here and get some cheap prescription glasses, but our hours don't really match. Here's the California Comfort and Suites, where they have coffee and a nice breakfast nook. This is another medical group that comes up a lot on the algorithm. Want to see what this building is about. It's really pretty. Oh, there's a nice coffee shop here. It's a little Medi Plaza. That cow's got an ass. So we are all done. What a morning. It is about 1 o'clock right now, so the implant came a little early and my temporary crown is here. I have to come back next year sometime to get the permanent crown, but you know, they told me an implant here runs about $700. In America it's $5,000. So part of me is thinking when I come back next year, I might as well just get the implant fixed because it weighs heavy on my mind and it was a lot to go 3 months-ish without a tooth. I think it was actually longer. So it's been about 5 months of, you know, not having a tooth, then having to wear flippers. And that's stressful because you got to carry your flipper, and if you lose it, you know, you got a toothless smile. And I have lost a flipper, I've broken a flipper. Even if they send you one from Mexico, it's not gonna fit because they have to fit it correctly here. So now I'm crossing the border to go back. It's a very busy day for dentists. The dentists here, because I think they're short-staffed. I know that 1 or 2 of the dentists are on vacation or out of town. So since I got done early, which is good because I have to catch a flight and I want to relax, they told me to walk across the border, and it's a short walk, but my driver Juan, who drove me here earlier yesterday, is going to pick me up at the border. So that's what I'm doing. I'm just really relieved that that's over with. Even if it's a temporary crown, it's just good to have a tooth that's not detachable or missing. Although I did get a lot of compliments. I think people are just being nice, but I did get complimented on my missing tooth. And then a few people told me I should put a gold tooth there, which I would actually love to have a gold tooth, but due to my day job, I don't need those types of conversation starters, or to set that first impression, because the gold tooth is intense. So yeah. Something that I thought was interesting that my dentist mentioned last time I was here is that a lot of people who come down here to get dental work done voted for Trump. And, you know, I'm not trying to get political, but that means they're pro-ICE in a kind of direct way. And then they come down here. No, gracias. And then they come down here to get their dental work done. So I thought that was interesting. So we got a lot of people selling hats. No, gracias. I do like tamales, but I don't want to eat anything sticky right now. Or anything until I get across the border. Don't want to make anyone wait.
Yeah, that's everyone in there.
I hope I'm going the right way. This was a pretty direct right turn.
And they turn down.
Okay. That was fast, like less than 5 minutes. And we're about to go through the border.
And then what are you bringing?
What am I bringing?
Yeah.
I just got dental work done. I got this too. We made it. They just asked me what I bought. I was really quick. There was no line. Again, if you come on a weekday morning, the lines can be very long, like 2 hours, stretching from here all the way to the Q Hotel, aka Quechan Casino. I'm sorry if I'm butchering the pronunciation, but that's named after the Native American tribes that lived here, that inhabit here. I need to do a little more history searching, but this is Native American land. There are reservations around this area, and we are in the desert. Again, I'm here during the off season, which is insane because tickets were pretty expensive to fly here. Not dental work expensive in America, but it cost me about $800 to fly here, including taxes. And we are in the off season. And I was originally going to come on Tuesday, but they sold out. The tickets rose $100 and then they sold out. So buy them early, even though I'm in the off season, which is August, because it's so hot here. But apparently the busy season is the winter time because the snowbirds fly in. And I've seen some people be really rude to the dentists. But I've also freaked out when, like, for examples today. But I feel like it was more understandable because I was being told one thing and then another thing, and the expectations for the morning were kind of all over the place of what was going to happen to my teeth. So I'm here. Just gonna wait for my ride. So yeah, this is the border. So I made it across the border, just waiting for my cab driver to get here, which the clinic ordered for me. Don't ever get in a ride with a stranger. Someone did just offer me a ride back to Yuma. Be safe, know the driver that's picking you up, and make sure the clinic knows them. So if you'd like to see more about my first trip that was solo to Yuma, Arizona, then feel free. I'll put the link below. And I hope you enjoyed. Until next time, you're watching Laser Tears.